All right, good morning, students, and welcome to Wednesday. We got 2 days left this week, so great job. Finish strong. You can head into our long weekend and be ready to go. Smooth slate moving forward. So first of all, let's get going here with our joke of the day. Okay, and our joke of the day is, why do bees have sticky hair? You know, little bumblebees, little bees, they have sticky hair. Because they use honeycombs. Because honey is sticky. That's why. So anyways, quick reminder, please be reading your emails. I've been giving a lot of feedback on your assignments. So I read all of your writing journals, commented back on them. I read through your reader responses, and I continue to do that. So please read those. I often ask questions, have some good feedback on there. So check those out. Don't just see, oh, Mr. DeMarais sent me another email. Read it, respond to it if need be. Otherwise, that's getting you some feedback. So today we're going to continue with our routine. So real quick, I'm going to run through what we should expect today. All right, with our work in Moby Max, 6th graders, we are finishing up our parts of speech overview. So today and tomorrow are the last times we are in that assignment. When we take a look at what we should have done, okay, today is Wednesday, so we're going to be looking at the adverbs section. So we're working with adverbs, and then tomorrow we'll do distinguish between parts of speech. If you want to finish both of those today, awesome. 7th graders, okay, we are done with a few sections. We are now on to compound sentences. So when you come into your assignments, you're going to click on the compound sentences. The sentences, fragments, and run-ons should be done. When you open that up, today we are going to look at identifying and forming compound sentences. Tomorrow we're going to be using commas and coordinating conjunctions. If you want to do all of it today, go for it. 8th graders, we are moving today into simple, compound, complex, and compound complex sentences. So we're going to continue our work in there. Your independent and dependent clauses assignments should be done. Those should be gone, and we should be looking at the simple, compound, complex. All right, as we work through here, we want to be looking at the complex sentences and the compound complex sentences. So if we can rock through this whole section here, that would be awesome, and we can be squared away. And with our fiction reading, we should be continuing our work in realistic fictions. I hope you are enjoying your books and doing a little bit of reading each day. Remember, we're focusing on the characters, character traits, character analysis, what motivates your characters, what drives them, why do they do the things that they do. We have had 4 responses so far in our independent reading. We should be having all of those completed. I'm trying to go through and respond to each of those. And so we do not have a new response today. Just make sure you have completed all 4 of those previous responses with a few short sentences talking about your book and your characters. Then today we have a little bit of nonfiction reading inside of Newsela. So again, if you have not signed up for our class in Newsela, you need to do that. Class codes flashing now. Okay, so make sure you sign up. I recommend getting the app from self-service. Today we're going to be reading a little bit about our buddy Shakespeare. Yay, the Bard, we're bringing him back. Awesome. Okay, and with Shakespeare, we're looking at an article about how learning Shakespeare in prison is helping the youth. When you do that, please read it. If you can get it to work annotating, that's awesome. If it's not working to annotate, don't stress about it. And then when you finish, I would like you to do the quiz, so the 4-question quiz, and then the little write activity right on there. Okay, so again, we're looking at Shakespeare in prison, some nonfiction reading. Since I'm asking you to do a little bit of a response with the nonfiction Newsela, we do not have a creative write today in our writing journal. So far this week, we have had 2 responses in there, plus the ones from last week. It's been a lot of fun reading those. Please keep doing those. You're putting in a lot of creativity, a lot of really cool work. So thus far this week, we have had 2 kind of creative responses in there. The first one on Monday, we asked you to write about how to adult, in which you were giving advice on how to be an adult in today's world. And then yesterday, we took a look at It's Alive, bringing an inanimate object in your home to life. So have a little fun with those. And then we'll get back to it tomorrow. All right, gang, so good work. Remember to keep doing what you need to do. You're doing some awesome job with Moby Max and language and grammar, and then we're getting our realistic fiction. We're going to look at Newsela today, and stay up to date with your writing. So, you know, we're just having a good time partying through this virtual learning. Can be frustrating at times, but you can also have a lot of fun and make some good memories with this. So keep it up. I'm proud of you, and we'll keep rocking through this week. We'll see you later.